but we mortals must do our parts as well. Fight with honor, and all will be well.
Welcome back, or welcome for the very first time to Worms and Warriors. We're rolling straight on with our Baktria campaign with Divide et Impera on Rome 2 Total War, of course. Just a quick note that this video is chaptered, so if you don't want to watch any of these parts where I'm going over the basics of what's already happened, then just skip ahead to wherever you want to go to. I'm going to give a very quick overview to the strategic situation. If you want to see it in more depth, check out the previous episodes. There'll be a link in the comments. I'll put a link in the description for the video, or you can just click on my channel and go to the playlist and get straight on it, as per usual. Okay, basically we are playing as Baktria in the far east of the map. We've got enemies all around us. I've maybe bitten off more than I can chew here. We are fighting against Horiva, we are fighting against Zaranka, and we're fighting against Parthia. So we're surrounded by enemies, basically. But we've made friends with the Mauya in the south. We've got a defensive alliance with those guys, but that alliance was struck after we went to war. But they are at war with Horiva and Zaranka themselves, so that is definitely helpful. We could actually get these guys to maybe attack Zaranka in general. Maybe that'll draw off some of the armies that are invading us from the south, which we'll go into now. Let's have a quick look. So our southern province here, as you can see, we've got two large Zaranka armies coming in. I mean, they're not amazing troops or anything, but this is a sizable force, and there's two of those. We are recruiting some troops into the Brothers of Xenophon, our army down here in the south, which, beyond some mercenary troops, is very devoid of any kind of troopage. But we've got these 5 guys recruiting in, and we've got the garrison of Capacine down here as well, which is not amazing, but it's better than nothing. There are 12 units there. Our next problem is down here around Marv. So our main campaign and armies camp just outside of Marv, and just over the border here we've got the Parthian King's army, Asarkes. So the Parthian King Asarkes, he's here in Nysa with his army. Another small force has invaded us in the north. Again, we've got a governor at Amul, and he is also recruiting in some troops. That's what the situation is at the moment. We've got no money. We've got hardly any money coming in. Food's fairly low as well. So things are looking fairly grim. So this is our second campaign and army, which I'm moving to the south to help protect us against Zaranka. But it's still going to be a couple of turns before they get there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. So I'm going to crack straight on with this campaign. If you are new here, then why not hit subscribe if you like this sort of content. We've got quite a lot of strategy gaming going on this channel, as well as some occasional historical content. I like to mix things up a bit anyway. If you are following the series along, just a quick word that next week, the release schedule is going to be a little bit off because I'm away on holiday on Monday coming, and I'm away for the full week. So, and I won't have time to record anything for next week, at least not for the Monday release. So we'll see what happens with that. But obviously, if you're watching this at a later date, then it'll just be... This will be irrelevant here. Let's push on and see where we get. Our allies are preparing to move on Zaranka. That's good news. The Oracle at Delphi is giving us some bonuses here. Plus 10% wealth. But, yeah, we're sitting on minus 14 right now. Oh, no. Things are going from bad to worse. I mean, what the heck? We've got disease broke out here. All over the place. I haven't had a notification for that or anything, but it's not good. Disease brings death and suffering to our troops. We must appease the gods through sacrifice for the offense we've caused. Indeed. There doesn't seem to be any... There's nothing on here about disease spreading, but... Oh, yeah, what can I do? I think it would be a mistake to take these on. I know there's only 2 units there, but... although, actually, will the garrison join as well? Possibly. I'm going to stick these guys on patrol. It's helping bring in a bit more money. We've got extreme drought in Baktria and scorching hot summer in Transoxania. Alright, this disease is actually... That's really put a dampener on our... on everything. Means we're going to be suffering losses. Does that mean we lose troops in the garrisons as well? I'm not sure. It's been that long since we played this. There's a 1% outbreak risk, so I guess that's that. The 99% against it. Right, okay, so we can't... There's no way I can bring these guys out to fight. We can't afford another mercenary troop either. Our diseased army is going to be facing the might of the Zaranka armies.
Ready for orders.
We've got no manpower for the hoplites or phalangites, which sucks. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit... No, I'm not, because we've got no money either. I was just going to say I'm going to recruit some cavalry, but I think that'll be a mistake. Well, let's crack on. Alright then, so the Zaranka army has come and attacked us by itself. There are 4,750 of them, and they're fairly decent troops. I mean, these guys here, the Sparabara, they do look crap, but I think they're actually decent in the field. Some cavalry there. So our defense is looking like this with this army that we've got in here. Then we've got 2 units of Baktria and hoplites. Hoplites. My apologies if I say hoplites. It's just when I was a kid, I always used to say hoplites, and it's kind of just stuck with me. And every time I read that, I just automatically say hoplites. Some Bactrian militia, who are actually not too bad either. Some archers and a couple of townsfolk. So we're going to be defending against Zaranka. I hope it's going to be an interesting fight. I mean, we've got 2 diseased armies taking each other on. I was considering sallying forth and fighting them in the field, but I think we'll fight them in the town. I'm just going to ram a quick save in here, just in case anything happens to with the mod. Sometimes it does when you load in the battles. I mean, every once in a while. It was a very stable mod. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's fight this battle on the battlefield. It is very much in our favour, but, you know, anything can happen. I am really surprised that they haven't brought their second army up. So they've massed their forces right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and set our guys up, and I'll cut back in when that's done. Just while I'm here setting up, I've just noticed that these Bactrian militia actually fight in the phalanx, that's awesome. That should mean that these are going to be really handy in this little defensive position. Anyway, I'm going to get on with setting these dudes up. Okay then, so we've got some of these deployable things in as well. We've got like caltrops, a couple of barriers here on the flanks. Spikes to stop their cavalry, these stones to slow down any infantry that might be coming on our flanks. I've left this lightly guarded. I mean, I've got some dudes in reserve here as well who we can try and send out. We've got some elephants, which look pretty damn awesome, and I wouldn't like to fight them. But I'm going to keep these boys in reserve as well. Maybe we'll get them out. Sadly, I've got no cavalry at all. Our general here is Yavan Guard as well, which is a pike-armed infantry. But anyway, so basically we've got our pikemen guarding these 2 entrances. The citizen pikemen. Then we've got the mob on either side, backed up with some pikes as well, some hoplites. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Let's get started here. Let's see how this battle goes.
Pikes ready. Understood. Ready. If we are victorious and live, I will sacrifice to Zeus and Ares for their favor and help in our defense. But we mortals must do our parts as well. Fight with honor, and all will be well.
Pikes at the ready.
They're going to run straight into these caltrops, I hope. We've got some pits here and they don't seem to want to go into them. A lot of skirmishing going on. We will take a lot of casualties here, I would think. You've got some troops moving around on the flank. So let's see. We'll counter that with moving one of our units over here. Just in case he tries to come around. I mean, these are very light melee infantry. I mean, so I doubt they're going to cause us much trouble. Their cavalry are very much bogged down here fighting our Bactrian militia. Our peltasts have lost quite a lot of men, but, you know, they are taking a lot of fire. Ah, here they come. They've pushed through.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I mean, cavalry charging headlong into hoplite troops, even if they are militia, it's foolish.
Yours to command.
Okay, I'm going to get the peltasts out of there. They've got no ammunition left anyway.
We await your orders.
Move forward with another unit of our archers. We're still fighting cavalry here, but now we are evenly matched. Alright, so they are actually pushing through. Okay. I'm going to form these hoplites up into a phalanx, so if this infantry here gets through our mob, which, you know, it's fine if they do, these guys should be able to hold them. I'm not sure if we can get past there, but we'll might as well send their maxmen in. Their archers are causing us some trouble, that's for sure.
The men are wavering.
I'm pretty sure that's just these guys. Yeah, that's fine.
On my orders.
Yeah, so we can't get through the barricade either. We're going to send these guys around. Now, hopefully that won't mess up the phalanx too much. Winning decisively, that's a bit of a worry, but I think we should be able to hold there.
Orders, my lord.
Okay, so we've repelled this attack here. Nicely done.
What are your orders?
Yeah, general's coming into the fight.
Archers! Hoplites ready!
I'm going to start shifting
One
some
of
of
our
my
units has used all its ammunition.
I'm going to start shifting some of my infantry across to the left, our left, to come around and swing into their rear.
We await your orders. Archers!
Our general is under attack.
General!
I think he's okay.
What are your orders?
Okay, so they're all getting stuck on that barricade. That's pretty annoying. I'll have to bear that in mind next time.
Advance at speed! Mob! On me! At your service! At the ready!
Just moving one of these pike units forwards, some of our actual real Bactrians. Get them out into this fight. I feel like we're holding our own very nicely here. The Bactrian militia are starting to tire. That's okay.
Mob! Quick march! Orders! At the double! War elephants! Riders advance!
See how they feel about some elephants into their rear. Oh, this is such bullshit.
We are at your command!
I told them to go down and around, but they just didn't want to.
Infantry at your command! What are your orders? At the double!
These barricades have made a right mess of things.
We await your orders! At the double!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Quick march! Hopliches! Yes, Commander! Pikemen, ready for orders! Mob! Flip charge!
Getting some of these stinking peasants into their rear.
We await your orders! Infantry! For glory! Ready for orders! Pike infantry, at your command! Back forward! Hoplites ready! Advance at speed! War elephants! Forever loyal! As you command! Bactrians! Double time! Hoplites! Withdraw!
Our men flee the field of battle.
Yeah, things are not going too well here, actually. The elephants are freaking out. I did ask them to... I had asked them to withdraw, but they didn't. But they are now. They're fleeing. Okay. And the peasants obviously ran away, which I expected. Been a long time since I fought a siege battle defensively on this game, actually, and this hasn't gone as well as I thought it would, due to my stupidity, no doubt.
For glory! Hoplites ready! Hele infantry! We await your orders! Hoplites!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Pikemen, ready for orders! At ready! For honor! We are at your command! At your service! For glory! Hoplites! To charge! Your orders!
Charge! Advance! What are your orders?
I think we're starting to cause them some issues here.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Let's get them trampled. Let's get these guys killed. Let's sort it out. Hopefully we can kill as many of them as possible and make them rue the day they came and attacked us.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I wouldn't like to be one of their guys caught in this little pincer.
Commander! Engage! Awaiting orders!
We are at your command!
It's a shame we've got no cavalry to ride these down, just the elephants.
For honor!
Our orders! What are your orders?
Excellent. So I'm going to just continue this and just mop them up. I'll do this on a quick setting.
War elephants!
Decisive victory. That was a quite enjoyable fight. We did lose 787 men, which is more than I wanted, but, you know, it's not too bad. Most of them were in the garrison anyway. We've pretty much wiped this army out. Some of their units did pretty well, though. The general got 96 kills. Cavalry, not so effective, since all they really did was charge straight into our pike lines, which is pretty stupid. But, yeah, overall, not bad at all. 600 kills for each of these axe units. I'm quite liking these little axe units. They're awesome. 359 for this unit of hoplites as well. 80 for the peltasts. Pretty good overall. And I think we'll enslave these guys. Gets us a bit of money as well. Our little army's more or less intact, which is great to see. The disease is still running rampant. I'm not sure how many turns this is going to be for, but yeah, it's not good. However, this is taking the sting out of Zoranka's attack for sure. We've lost a shit ton of men to attrition because of the disease. It's not what we need right now. The king seems to have gone away. Ah, so the other Zoranka army's headed south. I wonder... Yeah, oh, yeah, it's because these guys are moving up. I mean, ideally, I didn't really want the Mauya to take this place, but I'm happy for it because we are struggling a little bit here.
At your command. Kill them all!
So I've just chased this army down here. I'm going to just auto-resolve this. I'm not going to fight this little tiny fight. I think that's a waste of time. Close victory. Alright.
Waiting for more orders.
Alright, so we took that army out at least. That'll teach them.
Advance! We hunger.
Moving back towards the city, just in case anybody comes and attacks us anywhere.
At your service.
Move her down a little, just to have a look what's going on down here. See what happens see if the Maui capture Frada or Prada. I don't know, you know.
My skills, they will discover nothing.
So I think the crisis has been largely averted. I don't want to jinx it, of course, but I feel like it has been. And that's good news. We can now recruit these guys. Yeah, Baktria nobles as well. They are no joke, these guys. Very, very tough. 49 armor. Like cataphracts, really. They form the backbone of early Greco-Bactrian shock troops. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Normal Bactrian cavalry, they look pretty good as well. But I'm not going to go crazy recruiting loads more troops. I am worried about this disease. I wonder, am I missing it somewhere? I just wonder if there's like a notification here for the place being diseased. I'm probably just missing it somewhere. I'm sure I am. Oh, we're actually losing Hellenistic culture. How can that be? Hinduism going up. Is that because of the presence of these guys? I'm not sure. But anyway, back to this disease. I don't really understand. I mean, I understand the disease is there, but I don't understand why we haven't been informed about it or anything like that. Or is it because it's extreme drought? I don't really know. Minus 20% campaign movement range, minus 4 public order, plus 15% attrition for forces in this province, local armies. That must be why.
At your command, at once.
Well, I feel like this
Ready for battle.
the guy down here. What's his name? What is this general called again? Hyacinthus. I feel like he's got this under control with his little army.
Commander.
I'm going to maybe recruit a couple of skirmishing units into here. Just like, let's have a look. These Sogdian archer spearmen proved quite useful. Let's go ahead with a unit of those guys. Bring them in just to shore things up a little. Just we'll quickly go through the technology state at the moment. I haven't done very much just yet. Obviously, it's still early in the game. We've got a couple into here. Into siege technology. Management, we've got just that one. We'll work on a bit more soon. We can't upgrade the units just yet anyway. You can't do that until turn 50 and until our Imperium level's 3, I believe. Done nothing for tactics. In the civic tree, we've worked on economy a little bit. Nothing into philosophy. Construction, we've done a couple. I'm going to go ahead and work on fertilization. So it's going to open up irrigation ditches and help with our population growth a little bit. 7 turns for that, so it's going to be a while. But yeah, I'm going to move these boys back to the north and leave this general down here in the south with this tiny little army, which is obviously suffering attrition terribly for now. Let's move it on, see what happens. Aha. So the Maori have now taken over Saranka as well. And we're going to make peace with the satraps. That's just fine. So the Maori, there's definitely going to be conflict between us and them at some point soon. But, I mean, for now, I'm just trying to keep them sweet while we work on the Parthians. And the second army moving up to the north is going to help us do that, I think. We're going to work our way eastwards. Westwards, even. Eastwards. So the Maori have been attacked by Asagata. I don't even really know who they are, but we're going to enter the war on the side of our ally to stay on good terms with those boys. Ah, our child has died. Diodotus II. Liana has gone up in rank. So has Nike or Nike. Thesmophoria is upon us, so we're getting 25% extra wealth from agriculture plus 4 public order. It's just very much appreciated. We've still got this damn drought going on down here. Extreme drought.
We hunger for battle.
And our forces are really, really suffering with this.
Ready for battle. I want hourly patrols.
The Parthian king is back in Nysa. Going to build a shrine to Ares. Or maybe not Ares. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll go with Ares. It's going to give us +1 experience rank for spear recruits, +4 sanitation, +3 public order, +2 Hellenistic cultural influence. It sounds like a pretty good one. Let's do that. I'm going to have a quick look to see if the political situation has changed in any way. Zaranka still hate us, even though they're now allied with, well, allied is one way to put it, with the Mauya, but no, they do still detest us. We couldn't open trade, but I just can't see them.
Am I always to be disturbed by foreigners?
I mean, it'd be nice
If
if...
it is alms you want, talk to my major domo.
What a bell end. Moderate, so let's see if they'll do that. That'll bring in 343 a turn. Oh, they did. Yeah, okay,
Do
cool.
not
All right, that's really good, actually. So that's some much needed money per turn coming. Takes us back to 1,600. So, a mull. We've just constructed a homestead a couple of turns ago, but I didn't have any money to upgrade that. But now I'm going to upgrade that to a farm. Going to help us with some agricultural stuff. Oh, it's still going to be ages to be able to get out of here.
At once.
2 more turns. What we've got going on, it's September, so hopefully this extreme drought's going to go away next turn. I mean, come on. It's been here long enough. Okay, we're going to press on a little bit. So we're on an extra turn here. We've got slave rides in Maracanda. -15 to servile unrest for next year. -15 to servile unrest every year, actually. Okay, well... Our empire maintenance is high. Yeah, it's quite a lot going on. This is turning into a very difficult campaign, which is I was hoping it would. The battles have been straightforward so far, of course. Don't get me wrong about that, but they will definitely get harder. We've encountered a new faction, LMAs. Okay, I doubt we can trade with them or anything. No, nothing. But they are quite friendly with us. A second Parthian army has appeared. They have invaded us from the southern area near Marv. These Pawnee horse archers are not to be trifled with, especially not when they are ranked 7. That's 1 golden chevron. So this is going to be, I mean, we're going to have trouble. That's for damn sure. Plus, we've got no idea what's going on up here at the northern section of the Parthian border. Yeah, the drought is over at least, so there is that. So these guys can recover a little bit near Baktria. I'm going to go ahead and disband these elephants, which is they're very useful. The cost of them is crazy, 780 per turn, so let's get rid of these guys. If a threat rears itself again, obviously we can probably hire some more at some point. I mean, not at the moment, but we will be able to. In fact, I'm going to get rid of all these mercenaries that we hired. We don't need them. The south is reasonably secure for the moment. I hope I didn't just jinx that, but it is reasonably secure. The Parthians are a real issue. They're right thorn in our side here. So I'm going to have to start building up this army up here. And we're going to put some of these guys in. Bactrian nobles. We've only got 276 of these guys available, and 100 of them are going to go into this unit. So that's how important they are. We're also going to go ahead and recruit a unit of Bactrian horse archers. I found them very useful indeed. So that's building this army up very, very slowly. I mean, it's still tiny, but it gives it a bit more of a force in the north here, especially backed up with the garrison at Amul. These guys here are King's Army, the Cyclops Slayers. They will be backed up by the garrison at Marv, which is fairly sizable, fairly decent. Plus, we've got the second army moving in, which is now also recovering, which is like much needed. But I'm going to leave the episode here. I haven't got loads of time today because we are away on holiday in a couple of days, I did mention earlier, and I've got a lot of stuff to get done for that. I've got a shopping list the length of my arm of my wife of things that we apparently need. But anyway, there's that. So next week, if you're following this along, next week there may not be an episode. Or it might be later in the week if I'm back. I mean, I'm not back until next Monday, so there definitely won't be an episode next Monday. Unless I manage to record one like in between now and me leaving for my holidays. It seems unlikely, but and I'm sure you're not really bothered, but I just thought I would let you know, just in case you were waiting for it next Monday. There may not be an episode. Anyway, if you're new here, like I said, why not hit that subscribe button? If you haven't checked it out yet, I'm working through the historical battles on Grand Tactician of Civil War. I'm really quite enjoying playing those. And as soon as I finish this one, actually, I'm going to record the next episode, which is the Battle of P Ridge. Let's see how that one goes. Anyway, have a great day, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having a nice summer, or if you're watching this at a later date, nice time, whatever the hell's going on. But I enjoyed this episode. It was a nice battle. If you enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it, let me know what you thought of the episode. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I'm probably being a spaz all over the place here. I'm sure I am. I'm not amazing at this game at all, but I am enjoying playing it quite a lot. So do let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I hope to chat with you there. Have a great day. Catch you later.